nucleotides, glucose, amino acids. Right again, monomers is a valid answer. Which mixture will produce steel? Nicely done. Iron and carbon is a solid answer. Which is the reaction of polymer? Well picked. Correct and correct is the correct answer. Which is not a synthetic polymer? Nice selection. Protein is the correct and valid answer. Synthetic polymers are made from. Bravo, fossil fuels is the answer. The first man-made fiber is dash. Strong choice. Pencil is the right answer. Which one of these is a polymer? Well done. Polyvinyl chloride is the right choice. Unlimited amount of all conolime. Good job. Your answer sugar protein enough works here. Bakelite is a classic example of. Exactly. Thermoset makes sense and it is right choice. Heteroorganic polymer contains. Excellent. C. N. S is a brilliant choice. Nylon can be used suitably for. Correct. Making ropes is the right answer. An example of an alkene polymer. You chose polythene, and it is correct. What you meant by functionality? You got it. Your choice all are right is right. Dash is a thermosetting plastic. Smart pick. Bakelite is the correct choice. Nylon is which sort of polymer? Perfect. Thermoplastic is the correct choice. Which polymers occur naturally? Valid point. Starch and cellulose is true. What type of polymer is in Na? Right choice. Polynucleotide is the best answer. What are the monomers of DNA? Great job. Nucleotides is the accurate answer. Bulletproof vests are made of. Clear logic. Your choice Kevlar is sound and 100% true. What is polyethylene made from? Sharp thinking. Ethene is the right choice. Polymers are synthesized via. Nice work. You chose dehydration and addition, and it is correct. What is a cellulose monkey? Good thinking. Glucose is the right answer. PET is the acronym for dash. Great thinking. Polyethylene terephthalate is the right choice. What is the use of bronze? On track. Plates is the correct answer. Liquid crystal polymers are. Correct response. Specialty polymers is the most accurate answer. What is shown in the image? Solid response. A monomer is a valid choice. Example for natural polymer. You're right. Starch is the correct answer. Which material is an alloy? Excellent choice. Steel is the right answer. Repeating units of monomer. Well reasoned. Degree of polymerization is the correct choice. Which one is used as fiber? Smart move. Nylon is an accurate answer. ESC is accelerated due to. Good job. Your answer, all the above, works well here. Commercial name of pan is? Correct. Orlan is the right answer. Cyclist plastic number 5. Correct response. PP is the most accurate answer. What does PVC stand for?
Exactly. Polyvinyl chlorine makes sense and it is right choice.
Most foams are polymers.
Nice selection. Enough Listerine is the correct and valid answer.
Petroleum-based product? Strong choice. Plastic is the right answer, which is not a polymer. Excellent choice. Water is the right answer. Which one is copolymer? Smart move. Polyester is an accurate answer. Identify the copolymer. Excellent. Nylon 66 is a brilliant choice. Which one is polyamide? On track. Nylon 66 is the correct answer. Polymer is also called. Well picked. Macromolecules is the correct answer. The process of polymer. Great thinking. Polymerization is the right choice. Synthetic polymers are. Valid point. Caused by unsaturated hydrocarbon is true. Subunit of polymer. Bravo. Monomer is the answer. Not a natural polymer. Smart pick. Melamine is the correct choice. Dash is a homopolymer. You chose neoprene, and it is correct. Vulcanized rubber is. Nicely done. Sulfur is a solid answer. Find the odd one out. Clear logic. Your choice plastic is sound and 100% true. Clear drinking water. You got it. Your choice peat is right. Polymers are made of. Right again. Monomers is a valid answer. What does poly mean? Nice work. You chose moderate, and it is correct. Feel tube used in? Right choice. Melting point test is the best answer. Natural polymer. Solid response. Protein is a valid choice. Large molecules. Great job. Polymer is the accurate answer. Nylon is not. Good thinking. Homopolymer is the right answer. Monomer means. Well done. Small molecule S is the right choice. Polymers are. Perfect. Plastics is the correct choice. MERS means. You're right. Unit is the correct answer. Sphere means. Well reasoned. Styrene butadiene rubber is the correct choice. Foam box. Sharp thinking. PS is the right choice. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format.
Nicely done. Contact Narayan Changder is a solid answer.